Hi everybody, I'm just going to do a really quick video for you today about the Dodo pad insert for personal size Filofaxes for 2013. If you don't already know, Dodo pad is a really cool diary system that is made in Cornwall in the UK. It's been going for, well, apparently this is the 47th edition, which is amazing. These personal size Filofax inserts are quite a new thing. They've been going for a couple of years. They make them in the Dodo pad format, which is January to December, and also the Acad pad format. Unfortunately, there's no Acad pad format for 2012 to 2013 academic year because they were reformatting them, but they also make them for A5 size Filofax type organisers, and they've just come out with an A4 size one with loads of holes down the sides. That means they can fit in all sorts of different folders and things. So yes, today I'm going to be talking to you about this because I've just got it through the post today. It came from Dodo Pad headquarters, Dodo Pad Mansion. I got really nice notes from Rebecca, aka Lady Dodo, as opposed to Lord Dodo, who is there. I also got the catalogue, and yeah, I haven't opened it yet. I've opened it, but I haven't looked inside, so this is going to be my first impressions, because this is a brand new format. Before, the personal inserts look like this. Now, if you don't already know what a Dodo pad is, oops, that one got upside down. A Dodo pad diary is made up of, let me find you a good one. You've got some of my writing here, but don't mind that. It's made up of 2 pages for each week. On the right-hand page, you've got this grid with the days of the week going down there, and across the top here, you've got different lines that you can categorize, and so you can make each box going across for a different thing. It can be for a different family member, for a different purpose, a different hobby. It could be, morning, afternoon, evening, what's for dinner, homework to do, that sort of thing. Anything you want. And then the other page is blank for notes, doodles, whatever you want, but they've always got a really cute cartoon, limerick, joke, quotes, anything like that. They've also got lots of cool, funny pictures on this side, which together they make a really nice weekly page. And every single week is different. I've only got 4 pages here, but they're all different. They're all really funny. They're all absolutely so, unique and special, and it's just a joy to open up the diary, however, whatever type of diary you have, because they make like big ones for your desk, they make little ones for your handbag, they make loads of different types. It's just a joy to open it up and to see these cute designs every day, as opposed to a boring white paper, black ink, boring, one you can get for £5 down WH. They're just boring. So, now the issue with these older personal inserts was that the grid is really small. Now I have got here some examples of, unfortunately I couldn't find any blank ones, the A5 Dodo Pad Filofax refill, which as you can see has lovely big grid, lovely big squares, lots of space to write, lots of detail. Let me find you one where I've written lots of detail. My room is in boxes, so I can't find much. I couldn't find any specific examples of. Look, here's a blank one. Okay, now you can write across the boxes if you want. You can write specific things in each box. And I haven't got one where. Oh, here. Look, you've got plenty of space to write things in, and you can do it however you want. Here I have it's got lots of caps on. I love caps. I've coloured one in. You can make it about any subjects you want. This page, you can do it. You can change it every single week. You can change the categories along the top to whatever you want. So the first week, uni work. The first column, uni work. Then important things at uni, things to do at home, miscellaneous, extra, and then things to do at home or even in the evening. And another week, I haven't categorised any of the other weeks, but that's another thing. You don't have to categorise if you don't want to. Completely up to you. It's so flexible. So let me just have a drink of something I've got sorted. Okay. So, yes. So, what happened was, us Filofax users on Twitter, we developed a thing where basically what we did was lay a personal-sized Filofax page, which is that size, over the Dodo pad grid, so you keep in as much of the detail as possible, basically like that, so it encompasses all the detail going down the sides, across the top, and as much of the grid as possible. Now what happened was, we were able to fit all of the days of the week onto the page, and 4 out of 5 of the boxes going across the page onto the personal sized paper. Unfortunately, I can't find the example of the diary that I hacked, but it was one of these pages, and it was all of that, and it was a lovely big space because it was, the A5 grid space. We did a few blog posts on each of our individual blogs, and Rebecca J at DodoCAD saw them, and she asked us to come for a Skype chat with her, where she talked to us about their intentions to make the grid bigger, because this is a company that actually listens to their customers' feedback and listens to their ideas, unlike some companies, which I shall not specifically mention, but if you are a Filofax fan, you will know who I'm talking about. So, she was lovely, she talked to us, she was really friendly, she listened to our ideas, she sent us mock-ups of their ideas, and she said that she would take our suggestions and she would give them to her designer, and they came up with the 2013 Dodo insert, which has a new sized grid. Now the reason the 2012 to 13 academic year one hasn't come out is because they designed this new grid too late for it to be produced for the academic inserts. So unfortunately, all those students who they haven't got one for the first part of the uni year, unfortunately you're missing out. But if you buy the 2013 one, then you have it for until December 2013, and there won't be a difference. There's not a difference in buying an academic year diary or a non-academic year diary. Trust me, I'm a student, I know this stuff. So, I'm going to open this, and this is the first time I've looked inside. So, first page, really pretty. It's a very fluorescent orange colour. It's probably not coming up on the screen. There's some information on the first page, and then here is an example of how to use the grid. And I can immediately see the grid is a lot bigger than it was in the previous 2012 and earlier personal size inserts. So we've got the yearly, sort of 2013, 2014 yearly calendar. And we've got a page that says, this Dodo pad is indigo dispensable. If found, please return to and state your name. How to get the best from your Dodo pad. I think these are really funny because they have jokes on them. It's like you can use it as insecticide, i.e. if there's a fly near you and it lands next to you, you can spot it with a Dodo pad. Kill the fly. There's 2013 year planner. Maybe a bit small to write on, but it's okay to do, I don't know, colour coding or something. Oh, the big grid. Okay, this is the first page. It starts on 24th of December. I'm holding it wrong way around. There we go. And look, the reindeers. Look how big the grid is. It's amazing. If you compare it, this is really cool actually. If you compare it, look at the difference in the size of the grid. It's amazing. You're going to fit so much more on this page. You really are. It's incredible. I haven't measured it because obviously I've only just opened it, but I can see that it's much more workable. You can see that they've moved the dates a lot closer to the holes, and you can see that they've moved the edge a lot closer because you've got maybe 8mm there and only about 4mm there. And you may not think that that will make a lot of difference, but it really does. Also, it's taller. And the problem with designing the Dodo pad is that they can't pull it like that. They have to do it in proportion. So it's all kind of, you know, when you're adjusting a picture in Microsoft Word or whatever, you could pull it vertically or horizontally to make the picture bigger. They can't do that. They have to put it diagonally. So the proportion of the height and the width stays the same. So from their, the limitations of their design, how they can't manipulate the grid too much, they've made a really good job of making the grid a lot bigger. And you can see that I won't spoil it too much for you, because if you want to get one of your own, you want to see what's on each page because it's a nice surprise, but I'll do a few of them for you. The theme, each week has a theme. Obviously this week's Christmas. The theme for the next week, New Year's, is World History by Lord Dodo of Doodle, sorry. It's really hard to get on the screen. And then the week after that is, there's a nice big scanny barcode thing. That is, see, sometimes they do weeks where it's themed on specific events of a day of that week. So, on the 10th of January 2013 is the commemoration of the death of crime writer Dashiell Hammett, author of the Maltese Falcon. So you've got his Maltese Falcon there, and then you got the Dodo from, obviously, Lord Dodo Pad, pretending to be the Maltese Falcon. And on the other side, you've got crime writer sitting there, or a spy or something. And then up here you've got some information that I haven't read yet. But yeah, it's so fun and colourful, and each week is different and unique. I wholeheartedly recommend them. And Dodo Pad sells a load of other inserts as well. Not inserts, but products. They sell Filofax A5 and personal size inserts. They sell like blank books for weddings, preparing for babies, all this kind of stuff. Really cool. So yeah, there you go. Thank you very much, Rebecca J and team and Lord Dodo, for listening to our suggestions and helping make our life easier